And just to be fully transparent, at the time of this recording, I have about $950 in my bank account. After a very, very busy week, we are officially headed to Japan. So I get into LA tonight, and then we're gonna stay at a hotel, and then wake up in the morning, go to the airport, and start our very long journey to Japan. So I think we have a 12-hour flight from LA to Tokyo, and then a 3-hour layover, and then a 3-hour flight to Sapporo. And then from there, we'll have to obviously go through customs and everything, and then we have a 1-hour drive to the Airbnb. So we're gonna get in pretty late Saturday night, so a ton of traveling coming up. I think we have everything as we need it, so hopefully all of our ducks are in a row, and we should be good to go on this very big job.
Wow, that's how they do it? Whoa.
What's going on, YouTube?
We are about to leave for Tokyo. We have a quick 12-hour flight.
Group number 7, you're not welcome, lab.
If you don't have a media pass, you need to get one. You literally, it's not like something you sign up for or anything. I've talked about it in the other vlogs. It's just some thing you can make on Canva and like print out. Obviously make it look better than this, but it'll save you a ton of money. We got 6 bags in, 2 of those being over 50 pounds for $270. So 6 bags, $270 is way cheap. One of those being like a freaking combo junior stand. So it's well worth it to just make one. It basically allows you to travel with stuff over 50 pounds, up to 75. And you won't get like heavily charged. We are currently on our way to Japan. We have about 5.5 hours left before we land in Tokyo, connect, go to Sapporo. But the boys are cranking. Everybody's got the laptops out editing in the most uncomfortable editing space I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh my gosh. You just don't take it anymore. You have no idea what we just had to go through. Wait, there's a bathroom. So there's only 3 bedrooms? Oh. Day 1 in Japan. Today's our rest day. We get to go and explore before tomorrow.
Yeah, rest. 8:45. Jared's taking us to 7-Eleven. Yeah, rest.
We're headed straight to 7-Eleven. Basically, we have a day off, and then Nick, our translator help, will be in tonight with all the gear and the rental. And then tomorrow, we'll be pre-pro, so we'll go and set everything up at the venue. Tuesday, we shoot. Rest of the weekend, it's just event coverage, so gonna enjoy today as much as we can.
I got the airport one. The airport one is gonna look fucking sick, dude.
Oh, is that all film, right?
Yeah. It's like dog shit film, but
Or what? Alright. I'm eating like a freaking child.
what do you have to talk to before?
Nick, our guy that we hired, came through. Everything has been delivered. We just went through the checklist to make sure we have it all at our C-stands and everything. So he got it shipped to us, and then he's going to take it back for us, which makes our life so much easier. So shout out Nick. C-stand. We actually leave this Airbnb tomorrow, so I'm not really unpacking anything. But we'll have a car tomorrow, which will make our life easier. Imagine having to take all this on the train. That is it on the Airbnb. Somehow we managed to pack all of that gear into that van right there, which is actually insane. So it means we don't have to take a couple Ubers. Everybody gets in one car. Should be good. So now we're gonna head up to the arena and start our actual pre-production. Thankfully they already set up the pipe and drape for us, so we don't have to do that. So we're just gonna get in there, set up lights, start figuring out what we need from the Home Depot or whatever the equivalent is here, and hopefully start testing within the next like 6-7 hours.
It's like a kidney bean.
got into the parking lot. Now we gotta figure out how to get into the building and find the spot to actually load up.
Doesn't my hat hair kind of look like Mario? You play N64 Mario when his hat falls off?
Oh yeah, yeah, that's fair. Oh, it likes you.
Oh.
Oh, they said straight vertical.
Oh, no. You can step into it. Of course. You're not touching that ceiling. Not even close.
Yes, I was.
Not even close.
Bro, I felt it. So they're out of dirt, gravel, sand, anything. So we have pretty much like the stuff you'd put down in a flower bed to kill the grass. Smells wonderful. And the problem is it's not that heavy, so we're having to like really pack it in. Yeah, it should be good enough. Like I think. I mean, if anything, we'll just load them all up and like. So as of right now, this is basically our junk table. So we have like all of our batteries and gear and everything. And then back here, it's like all the boxes and stuff. Zach's set up over here for DIT. So he can crank away over here. We can feed it. He can see the director's monitor, give us feedback as it goes. The camera, as of right now, is just gonna be locked off here. We got it hooked up to the Hollyland transmitter they sent me, which is going to the director's monitor. The lighting setup's gonna be simple. We've got the T2C back here, which is gonna be a rim light, and then we've got the Molus 300, G300 that they sent. The reason we went with this is because obviously it's really small, so we didn't have to rent one, save this money, and then we could get it as close to the ceiling as possible. So now we're just trying to make the sandbags to weigh everything down, which thankfully we only really need to weigh and counterbalance the G300, so shouldn't be too difficult. Shout out Nick for picking everything up, doing everything for us. It's literally would be impossible without him, so.
Sorry, I got you guys.
If you come to Japan and need help, hit up Nick.
Oh, hang on, I'm on the cable. Sorry. There we go.
Ooh, that's a good spot too, actually. I really like that. Go back a little bit. Go hero side. Do you like caddy? Do you like corner? Yep. And then like this guy, I think, you know, you got this guy over here. Turn, like, yeah, we're all looking at camera. Yeah. So Zach just had a great idea. Basically what we're doing is making these T markers, but we have different colors. So essentially now we can just basically call out, like, go to your pink marks, and they're already where they need to be. So all they got to do is plant their feet, and then we'll correct them on how we want them to be. And then we have blue mark, red mark, all that. So theoretically, the players should just go to where we need them when we need them. So good comms, Zach. Bam! Yeah, okay, so the whole idea, okay, sick. The whole idea is this snow theme. That's like what we're doing here in Sapporo, and that's the whole theme of the event. So we have, this is crazy. We have the product called Snow in Seconds, as seen on Shark Tank. You literally just add water. This makes about a gallon of snow. We have like 18 of these. I have no idea if it's enough or not.
Whoa!
Is that not weird?
Whoa. Wait, that is so strange, bro.
Isn't that crazy? So that was, okay, I mean, that's good to know that like was almost half a bucket. That was the small pack.
Okay.
So we have the big packs left. I have no idea how hard it's gonna be to clean up. We're still testing, so.
That looks legit.
And action. Crossing over, oh, maybe not. Oh, wait, that was good. 2 glasses off, and then the shot will be putting them on. Actually, yeah, we won't do snow, but I like the wind blowing the hair. Yeah, just stay looking down.
Yep.
That way it doesn't fall out. And then when you come up, he'll blow it and it'll look cool and you'll look sick. All right, and action. Blow hair, Nick. Glasses up. Brother, modeling is your career. Let's do hand in pocket. And then we're kind of just like looking up. Blake's gonna play for a minute.
Everything's going well.
Money, dude. All right, you're good.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Good. Thank you.
Good luck in the tournament, man. We're just gonna start with jerseys. We'll have you start on this back pink. I'll have you start back on this back pink. Yep, exactly. You know exactly what to do. Feet go in the box. So you can see the shot right here. We're gonna go for like a big group shot. We're gonna have fake snow blowing. So you're good on that. That's a good action, like where you're at. I'm saying like the pose. Like maybe like rest your back foot, like lean on your back foot. Yeah, we're just kind of like posed up. Wow. You're gonna be looking right in the camera, okay? We're gonna say action. You're gonna look over your shoulder. It's gonna feel like you're breaking your neck. Like I want you to like look over your shoulder, like a little less. And then we're looking up towards the lights. Yep, so we're like hero stance. Yep, you got it, nailed it. Camera speed, snow, action. Yeah, that's money. Hold that, okay? Sick, one more. Sorry, I know it feels uncomfortable. And action. Keep rolling it, go, Zach, Blake, yeah, right there, good. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, you guys are done. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
Good luck this weekend. This is the aftermath of yesterday. A lot of that snow, when it dries, it kind of turns into more like a dust right here. So it's like sand almost. We left it here last night because we knew we could come back this morning and clean up, and we were exhausted. But yeah, if you're stealing this idea for anything, just be mindful. This stuff gets everywhere. It sticks. And if you have to clean up the same day, it could be kind of difficult. It honestly works out better that we came in the next day because this vacuum is just pulling it all right up. So the venue wasn't extremely happy with us doing this. But I think we'll get it cleaned up enough that it will be no problem. So, but we're not going to leave here until this place looks like we found it. So media day went great. It was a success. It'll be on Film Club PROD on Instagram. Follow me there if you want to see a lot more of the work. The rest of the week is basically just B-roll of the event. Yesterday actually went very, very smooth. It felt like I didn't plan enough, but I guess we did. It went great. We didn't really end up with any hiccups as far as like just getting the stuff to go the way we wanted it to. I think the snow was like 80% of what I wanted, but I think for the most part, it all came out good. How'd yesterday go?
Very good. Everything was a success.
So Hollyland, about a month ago, sent me out their new wireless headsets, like comms. It comes in a pack of 4, so you get 4 wireless headsets. And honestly, I never realized how incredibly useful these are. I used them last week during that conference shoot. I brought them along just because, like, why not? And we ended up using them a ton. And the person that hired me really loved that I included these. I just wanted to play with them. We ended up having to do like live switching and stuff, and it came super in handy for the director to live switch with us. We're gonna use them here today at the event, hopefully. We're gonna see how well they work. Basically, Zach is gonna have one that he can calm in whenever he wants, in case he sees a shot that we almost got, maybe we need to go back and try to get it a little better this time or something. And then obviously Blake and I will have one because we're going to be on the floor kind of communicating where to go, what to do. We are going to be trying to get as much footage of these teams as humanly possible today. The last couple days have been really hard as far as getting footage because you don't know what teams are going to make it. And we're really trying to prioritize our grand finals video for teams that do make it. I want to say thank you to Hollyland for sending me these. They are so sick. And what's really nice is they fit perfectly with everything else in my big Nanit case. So basically you put it on, drop the mic, and you can start talking to everybody, flip it up. And what's nice is how sensitive they are. I love that you can, when you talk into it, you can kind of hear yourself. So you don't feel the need to scream. They're way more comfortable than the typical like ones that go in your ear and like block your hearing. So yeah, thank you Hollyland for sending these. These have seriously been incredible. I don't know why I've never thought about getting these before. And you should go check them out if you want to bring them on. They have impressed clients quite a few times now. So let's see how today goes. So one of the most important things on this channel for me from the very beginning was to be fully transparent with everything going on. And mainly for the reason that the whole point of this channel is to try to show people what I'm doing and what I'm going through and try to help you navigate, starting a production company or becoming a freelancer or whatever. So obviously I just got done with the Japan job. I had a blast. It was a ton of fun to do. It was a lot of stress leading up to it, trying to navigate, the different aspects of trying to put together all the logistics of something from another country, completely across the world, especially for this really being the first time having to do this to this level. And just to be fully transparent, at the time of this recording, I have about $950 in my bank account. And the reason I'm saying this is that's not what I'm left with after the whole event. Like I haven't been paid from the event yet, like I will be paid. And I'm not gonna discuss how much I'm getting paid from the event, just due to a bunch of reasons that I won't get into. There were a lot of complications during the event, a lot of money wasted, really, that I, again, just didn't know to account for whenever going into this event. So some of the things were things like travel. I didn't realize that they don't have an Uber system the way that we have here. The ability to just call an Uber XL, load up all the luggage and go somewhere doesn't really exist there. They have cabs and they're very small. So we spent a decent chunk of change shuttling back and forth between the airport whenever we had to do that. Then there were things like gear rental, a van rental for a couple days whenever we actually had the hero shots to do. We hired a guy who was local to Japan for 4 days, which costs a lot of money. Different expenses like having hard drives ready to go for backups and for us to bring home with us. So initially, whenever I got the budget, I obviously budgeted for things like flights, hotels, the people I was hiring. And once I got to that point, and gear rental, obviously, I thought that, okay, well, this is how much I'm gonna have left. It's a good chunk of change, and it will, basically be beneficial for everybody to do this. And it's not to say that this wasn't beneficial. It was extremely beneficial, and I have zero regrets doing it. It's just, there's a lot of learning lessons to be had here. And I really kind of expected it when I went into this, that there was gonna be a lot of things that I just didn't know that I was gonna be learning as I was doing this. So essentially what I ended up doing is I had a great year last year. I made more money than I think I ever have in 1 year. I had a good nest egg built up, and essentially I was just pulling from that to pay for all the things up front. With production stuff like this, a lot of this is being paid up front, and then you're being paid on, a net 30, net 45, whatever. For this, when we had to pay for flights, I paid for flights, and that was like $5,000. When I had to pay for Nick, our PA, I just paid for him outright, and that was like, $500 deposit. And then the van rental was like $600, and then the gear rental was like another $600. And so I was just making these payments out of my own bank account. In my mind, it was like, well, I'm not racking up credit. This stuff is already paid for. As soon as I get paid, bada bing, bada boom, the money's back and we move on. Pair that with a slow winter and having bills to pay and stuff, it really started to get pretty low, even to the point, to be fully transparent, I had to borrow money from my grandma right before Japan because my bank account was so low that, I didn't want to go there with just a couple grand in the bank, and I wanted to have enough that if stuff were to come up, I have enough money to kind of help navigate that. And so I think what I should have done, and this is where the seasoned veterans could really help me out on this and help me understand if this is correct or not. One, I should have applied for a business credit card at some point before I started even making purchases, and tried to leverage that for what I needed. Now, the thing that I'm like kind of stuck on is, do you just pay those interest charges or not? Like if I open up a business credit card 5 months ago and, I'm not getting paid 45 days till after the event, that's like 5-6 months that may go by. Are you just making minimum payments? The reason I'm sharing this is because I fully believe in transparency. I want to tell the whole story. I don't want it to look like on Instagram, like, oh dude, that's so sick, Jared got to go to Japan. And it obviously looked like he's killing it right now. Business is booming, like he's really reaching new heights. I believe I am, but with that, it has its pitfalls and learning lessons and things that I have to continue to navigate and figure out. And so, as always, I want to share that with you, and hopefully this is something that the opportunity like this come up for you, you'll have a better understanding of how to navigate it. And, it was just kind of my fault. I really should have reached out to people beforehand. It just never crossed my mind. I just thought that I had enough money saved up to make this happen and make this work and everything be cool. It's not that I'm like stressed out that I'm gonna go homeless or anything, but it is a learning lesson, It is very stressful to look at your bank account and see that little money after having more money than you ever had before in your life. So, yeah, this year I definitely have to get finances in order. Hope you enjoyed. Japan was amazing. I had so much fun. I am so proud of what we accomplished. I just like literally cannot believe that happened still. I'm excited for the next opportunity I have. Hopefully I'll be better prepared. But yeah, either way, I'll try to bring you along for the journey, and thanks for watching.